Harry, congratulations again on winning the award.
Thank you, thank you. I'm super excited, honored, and humble.
So my job is just to ask you a couple of questions here. Can you tell me what it means to you to be recognized by your community for your work?
Well, it's a great feeling to know that you're appreciated and your work is not being overlooked. So just the fact of me being able to receive such a prestigious award for the work that God has given me will to do is just a blessing. So I'm super excited.
We're excited for you. And thank you for all you do. Could you tell me a little bit about how this program came about? It sounds like that wasn't what you were originally intending to do, but people asked you to step up and you did. Can you tell me about the program and the effect it's had in your community?
Well, Color of Positive Thought started about 8 years ago. It started with a coloring book that I created for my son. It was a coloring book that's deal with social and emotional issues that some kids are facing every day. And it was just a coloring book that I wanted to make for my son that was just for him. And when I made it for him, he used to bring it to school all the time, and the teacher caught wind of it, and she called me and she said, can you come to the school? And I came to the school. Ready to punish my son. I'm like, what did he do? Come to find out, he didn't do anything. He wanted to know, was it true that I made this coloring book for my son? Because he thought it was a scholastic book. And he realized that I did that book for my son. She was just amazed and shocked that, that I came up with something that was so needed at the time. So she said, can I talk about each page and explain to the kids and give them a book? I did that for the kids. Maybe about a week later, Frank Recchio of News 12 Connecticut came to my house asking about the book, and then it just snowballed from there. So the book actually turned into a program, and today I service hundreds of kids across the city of Bristol.
That's terrific. Now, it sounds like this happened gradually for you. Can you tell me a little bit about people in the community that helped you design the program or that you looked to for advice?
Well, the great thing is that the community was very supportive of what I was trying to do. So, I got help from your average Joe and Sandy, and then I can get help from the mayor of our city. I can get help from all the politicians, because it was so needed at a time where our kids, and it still is, our kids where I come from, a lot of kids, they lost the thought of hoping. And I believe with Color of Positive Thought programming, the book itself, it just brings back hope and let kids feel good about dreaming again. So I just can't pinpoint one person or a few that helped, because this was like all hands on deck for the entire city that made this book and my program possible and successful.
Now, another question is, what do you have planned for your program or for activity? Like, what are your hopes and dreams for what you're doing?
My hopes and dream is to bring Color of Positive Thought to other states, and just give kids that reason and make them feel good to say, I can do this, I can dream this, I can be that. because nowadays I notice a lot of our kids, they lost the concept of believing and dreaming. And what Color of Positive Thought does, it brings back that essence of I'm able to be this, and it don't matter if I come from here. So my dream is to bring the Color of Positive Thought spirit across the world to kids.
Well, thank you so much, Harry. I think those are the key questions for me. If there's anything else you'd like to say, we're happy to give you the floor.
I'm just honored. I'm super honored to be presented with the community, the year of the award through you guys, and it came as a shock to me because I wasn't too much aware of what was of this award. So when it was brought to my attention, like I said, I was coming back from Virginia. I brought about 18 kids to Virginia to play in a 7-on-7 football national tournament that was never done in our city before, and we made history that weekend, and we were feeling great. And for me to come back home and be on a coach bus and get the news, it was just mind blowing.